Lockdown. It's your boy EB in the building. We here today, Newburgh, New York, at the Boys and Girls Club, right on Liberty. You know, we in collaboration with Boys and Girls Club, Exodus Transitional Community. We came out to the event today to enjoy the event, man. Enjoy the brotherhood and collaboration, and just looking to do positive things for the youth in our community. We got brother sitting beside me who we gonna speak to today. If you could give our audience your name and who you are.
What's up? My name is Warren. I'm born and raised out here in Newburgh, New York.
Okay.
I work here at Boys and Girls. I also work at Getney Avenue. Previously, I worked with Snug since I've been home from incarceration. I came
Okay.
home in 2013, so I've been home
Okay.
for 10
Congratulations.
years successfully.
Congratulations on your release, my
Yeah,
brother.
word.
Well done. So listen, first I do want to just ask you to talk to our audience about just your youth, man. You know, you're growing up here in Newburgh, two family home, one parent home. How was that like? And just some memories if we could, man,
Yeah,
of you.
I grew up in Newburgh in the 80s, 90s, around the crack epidemic. One family home. For the most part, my father was in and out incarceration himself growing up. So, but my
Absolutely.
mother, I had a family structure with my mother, my grandparents and stuff like that. So as far as being out in the streets, I chose to be out in the streets. I graduated from high school. I could have went and did other things with my life, but I got caught up in that crack era,
No question.
getting that money, trying to be out here trying so-called getting that money,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So
absolutely.
wound up catching a charge, you know, and did 10 years in the state, New York State. And when I was in there, I decided to change,
Oh,
make a change.
beautiful. That's right.
You know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So before we even get there too, man, like I like the fact that um you could just hear change within yourself. And I don't even know you. We just met today. And I could hear it because you made a good point when you were speaking about your youth. You said you made the choices. Those are your choices. Know what I mean? Whether right or wrong, whatever the case may be, you at the end of the day made the choice. So I always like to say that we can't really lean on, our parents and how they grew up, and us being in these streets and us growing up where we grew up at in this crack epidemic. We still make the choices that we make when we know we could have made better choices.
Yeah.
So it's all about a growth and development process. As far as when you got 10 years, like could you like expound on how was that experience for you in the courthouse, like receiving 10 years and having to go away, like that first day in prison, like how did you reflect on things, or did you even reflect at that time?
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because like for me, that was the first one. That was the first and only jail, experience. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? So, but I think I just went cold while I was up in there. I didn't have no like feelings and emotions and stuff. I think I really like I focused in on finishing the time. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? So,
And when you say that, you mean just like
I turned
just working that environment, just being a part of that environment, getting by the
I
best
had a
way you
goal.
could.
I had a goal. I was to come home.
Okay, okay. Oh, that's
That was
really good.
that was the goal to come home.
Okay, okay. And so what was things that you did
Everything.
to coming home? Like
I
talk
say
about that
I
a little.
say busy. Of course, worked out, but I worked in a library. I I was a teacher's aide. Everybody know me for working for anger management up there. A lot of guys came through. They was in my class. They took my class.
No question.
Like that. Helping other people get out. Also, that's what I was doing
No question.
too. Also, I was a
Absolutely.
facilitator for most of my time there.
Absolutely. That's a good
Yeah.
thing, man. Cause I just want to congratulate you on that because when I tell my story, I'm of one of the formerly incarcerated as well. Did 27 years and 6 months. Went in at 20 and came home at 48. And during that time when I did get locked up, that was the mode I was on. I was on that I need to get home. Cause at first I thought I would never make it home, receiving 25 years to life.
Right,
You know what
right,
I'm saying? I said I won't. I can't come home. That's impossible. But that was because of that distorted value system that I had,
right.
thinking that I can't make it home because when I was young, I seen older brothers that got locked up and got 10 years, 20 years, 15, and I said, nah, they ain't never coming home. So that was my mentality. But when I went in there, like you said, I got focused. I
Focus, right.
became a teacher's aide,
Mhm.
for the same teacher that I graduated from. You know what I mean? Then
Peace.
after that, I got my legal research management certification. I worked in the law library for 13 years. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I started to do things. I started to progress. That growth and development was, you know what I mean, was definitely active for me. So that's that. I definitely want to appreciate you on that because a lot of us, how we could get caught up in the system
Mhm.
and we could
Mhm.
get caught up
Get
in just
worse.
the environment. That's right, and
You
get
go in there and
worse
get
instead of
worse. I
better.
gotta. I want to give love to my Muslim brothers too, because during that time away, the Muslim brothers helped me spiritual.
No
You know
question,
what I
no
mean?
question. That's right.
Much needed too.
No
Much
question.
needed.
Big shout out to the
Yeah, to the
Muslims,
brothers
brothers in there
behind it.
behind the wall, man. No
Assalamu alaikum.
question. Walaikum salam. No question. No doubt about it. So, like, if you could, then, like, if you could explain that day, man, that first day, man, coming home. If you could, picture that day again,
uh,
man,
that
and just, how you felt, man.
it was it was I ain't gonna lie, bro. I thought it was a trick. They let me go so easy.
Yeah,
Like
it was so smooth the
for
transition.
everything I went through,
Yeah,
I'm talking about from off the porch, from the first day off the porch to getting locked up to when they said, "Yo, Melvin, roll up." They just let me go like that. It wasn't nothing. I was like, nah,
it's too easy.
I can't. It's something, you know what I
No
mean?
question.
But I never looked back, man. I never looked back. Thank God.
No question. Peace and blessings. That's right. And so when you did come out, when you did come out, could you share with us like, things that you're doing now in the community and for the community?
Peace. All right. So when I first came home, I relocated. I went to Charlotte, North Carolina, and I started volunteering for the Goodwill down there. So
Nice.
yeah, I was volunteering for Goodwill, um, donation processor. I used to take donations, clean them up, put
Absolutely.
them back out into the community like
Shout out to
that.
the Goodwill.
Where Goodwill helped me get established back into the world
No question.
because coming home with the charge that I had, the felony, it was hard getting a job, and they're not telling me why they're not hiring me, but I know.
Yeah.
So now I went to Goodwill, and they really. So now what happened was I'm going to these classes for construction, and I got my forklift certificate, et cetera, like that, and that's how I got into doing construction. I met a guy, military. He was hiring. Said I believe in giving people a second chance. Come to work, you know.
No question.
So from Goodwill, I bounced to doing construction. I did construction all the way until I came home to Newburgh for about 4 years, and
Okay.
then
Hello.
all right, then I came here. I got involved with giving back to my community. I was working with a organization called Snug.
Yeah,
If you
no
related,
question. No
Chanel,
doubt. We very familiar
your
with Snug
sons,
with Orenzo.
yeah,
Big shout out to Snug.
Renzo, Muff, Milk,
No
Buck,
question.
yeah,
We
word.
did some collaboration with them. We actually took Team Newburgh. Uh, Snug had a youth basketball team that we brought down to the city
Okay,
to play Exodus basketball team in Wagner Projects in
so
Manhattan.
okay,
Yeah, so we
okay,
did some work with Snug, man.
no doubt.
Okay.
And from Snug, I came here. This is a staple in my community. When I was incarcerated, thinking what I was going to do when I came home, I wanted to do a grant. Everybody's doing grants. They want to give back to the community.
Absolutely.
But my model was always this was the Glenn Hines Center before it was the Boys and Girls Center. So while I'm incarcerated, while I'm doing my grant, my motto is this building right here.
No question.
And God is good. Look, I'm working at the building.
Well, act you building that you prepared for. That's what's up. That's what's up. And that's what see this is why, I'm always looking forward, man, to creating and helping and highlighting this platform because this platform was created by me, Success After Lockdown, and I prepared. And that's what it sounds like what you did. You prepared for this and you here now at the Boys and Girls Center.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And I prepared before I came home. So I created the platform to highlight those men and women like yourself and myself that's out here now and that's doing good for the community, staying home and doing good for doing something positive in the community. So I think preparation is the key
All day.
to it all. You know what I mean? And so
All day.
what we looking for in the future, man? How things looking for you?
In the future, what I'm looking for is help some of the brothers that's incarcerated get prepared, and hopefully we get that message to them. Like you said, that's what they really need to focus on while they're in there is get prepared for what's out here. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
no
saying?
question. That was gonna be another question. Pardon me for
That-
cutting you off too.
That's
That was gonna be another question. Like, what would you tell those brothers and sisters back there
that's the main
coming
thing.
home,
That's
man?
stay busy while y'all up in there. Don't get in your head. Don't get in your feelings. You know what you there to do. Come up out of there, but come prepared. Come prepared. You know what it is.
That's a fact.
Come
That's a fact.
touchdown. Get with brothers like us that'll lead you in the right direction.
That's
Be
a
all
fact.
right.
That's a
Be all
fact. You
right.
heard?
Trust that. You be all right.
No doubt. You heard? So if you have anything else that you would like to share, like before we close out, if you have any shout outs, man, you want to give somebody, man, feel free, man. Like I said, man,
Just shout out.
you have any social media links that you on or anything?
I just want to shout out to my mother. Giving
Question. Big up the
giving big up
moms.
to moms because she was the backbone. She was there from day one. I wouldn't be who I was if it wasn't for her guidance and education and love. Shout out to my mother.
No question, no doubt.
Well,
So listen, man, I appreciate the time. I appreciate the day. Appreciate us, you know what I mean, collabing with Boys and Girls Club. And we definitely looking forward to doing a lot with y'all here. Exodus, we right down the hill, 85 Grand.
so,
And we looking forward to collaborating, doing more collaborations together, man.
definitely.
Y'all want to see this interview today, man. You already know, man. Success After Lockdown at gmail.com. Go to YouTube. We on all social media. YouTube, Anchor, Spotify, Apple Music. We on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, man. And appreciate this time, man. Looking forward to us working
Oh,
together,
man.
brother. Nice
Yes,
to meet
sir.
you again,
You too.
man.
You too.
Good spirit, man.
Thank you.
Be
You
safe,
too.
man.
You
And
too.
with that, I say we out.
Peace.
Exodus. Boys